Let's look at our vocabulary. So, let's see, carved. So a strong river carved this canyon out of rock. What other things can be carved? So what did we read about recently that was carved?
The faces of 4 presidents.
Very good. Where were they carved? Do you remember the name of the mountain?
Don't give me the name. I remember. Okay.
I can give you a hint if you want.
No. So just tell me what letter they start.
So it's 2 words. The first one starts with M and the second one starts with R.
Something rock. Something rain. Something rock.
Okay, so it was Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
Okay, so the next word is clues. These paw prints are clues that a dog walked here today. What clues tell you that it might rain?
So you first.
So you can just answer them just because we're kind of running out of time and I want to be able to read this
So
story.
the first clue is you need to wear long boots and wear an umbrella. And the second clue is that I can't go outside today. Even with the school, I walk to school, well, sometimes by my mom's car. So I have been to the school and I cannot go out to play on the playground.
Okay, yeah, those are things that you can't do if it rains, right? But here it's asking you what clues tell you that it might rain. So if you're sitting at home, how do you know that maybe it's going to rain? What clues do you look for?
Clouds is the gray.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's the most important clue.
And in my class, we got every class is a 45 minutes, and we got a 5-minute recess, and we didn't. So there is just super big. Not job. So they're just. There is just there is 4 or 3 big balls, not balls, super huge. For every class have 46 people.
Wow, that's
and
huge class.
One of them. So this got broccoli in it, this got me in it, and this got rice in it, and this got tomatoes in it. And after we got a 15 or 20 minutes break.
Okay. All right.
So I love that time.
Good. Okay, so next word is grand. Diane sat and gazed at the grand view of the river. What do you think would make a grand view?
Well, someone must have been on the ground to shave, trees and hey, the flower needs to be up. Hiya. And if they weren't.
All right, so when something is grand, it means that it's amazing, right? So for you, if you were sitting here in this stone, what would be a grand view for you? So what would make an amazing view? What would you like to see?
I want to see that. So if my friends are next to me, I want to see that snow was falling. It's super good. And the trees are all covered in snow. That is just an amazing view for me.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, our next one is a landmark. So the Statue of Liberty is an American landmark. What other landmarks can you name? So we've read about two other landmarks. Mount Rushmore. And what picture did we see just now?
What do you mean?
We saw another landmark of a statue. Do you remember which one?
It's about the blah 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 King Jr.
Right, so Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, so our next word is massive. The boaters looked up at the massive stone cliff. Okay, so massive means huge, right? Oh, I just gave you the answer. What is another word for massive?
Huge.
Okay. So
Large.
Right. So monument. This monument honors the leaders of our country. Okay, so monument could also be like a statue, a landmark. So describe a monument you have seen. So are there any monuments in China you can think of?
So can I just say something in America, because it's quite in California.
Okay.
I don't really know, but it's Hollywood, the big signs.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, that can be right. And when I go to the hole, I can see it much bigger than on the highway.
Right. Okay, good. Next one is national. The 4th of July is a national holiday. So national means that it belongs to the country, to a country. So name another national holiday.
I have so much, super much. Almost every month has almost 4 national holiday in China. Almost.
Really? Okay, so you can name one.
And what's my favorite one? So I knew all of them, but I don't know all of those names.
Okay, you can just name one.
New Year.
New Year. Okay, that's good. Okay, now the last one is traces. In the morning, we found traces or small amounts of snow on the plants. What is another word for traces? Okay, so if you need to go back to the sentence and see what words help you see what this word means.
I know. Traces means snow on the plant.
Not really. Look at other words.
Like little snow on the plant.
Okay, so little small things, right? So small amounts.
Blizzard, very tiny blizzard.
Okay.